Hello and welcome to day 15 of the 30-day challenge. So my goal in all this is just to mainly help myself be more consistent and to give me an outlet, kind of a way to vocalize how I feel without fear of judgment. So the past couple weeks we talked about just doing things consistently over and over again, like taking care of yourself, good hygiene, being kind to yourself, accepting where you're at, staying in communication with a trusted friend or family member and letting them know how you're really doing. I believe that's really important. I know most of my stress and my anger and my worry can be abated just by sharing my troubles with someone I trust and who cares about me. So the last couple days I've been away, which is probably why I look rougher than usual. So I had a little retreat the last couple days, which was really helpful. I believe new locations can produce new thoughts. And I had an interesting thought as I was pondering a relationship in my life. The bottom line is you really get in relationships what you put in it, right? Sometimes it could be because of depression or other reasons, but you sit on the sidelines and you're like, I want this person to start acting a certain way, or I want them to start taking the lead. And it's like, you know what? If you want to see energy or passion or more purpose in your relationships, you've got to invest those things. You get what you get, or I'm sorry, you get what you put in. It really is the truth. So I'm really glad I had that moment of clarity. And also, before leaving for my retreat, I just, I had a really rough experience with just a family member. I had so much internal stress and emotions about it that I lost some sleep over it. And I've told myself this before so many times, just don't respond when you're really, really angry. And I know that's the time when you want to respond. I don't know how many times I'm like, oh, if I would have just shut my mouth and waited the following day when my emotions were in check, certain uncomfortable things would not happen. So I just want to encourage you not to respond to someone who's hurt you if you're really just boiling over with emotion and anger. Just trust me on this one. Take it easy and just wait, okay? Don't respond till the following day. Or if you're still super angry, wait 2 days afterwards, okay? So anywho, on day 15, besides doing the basics well, taking care of yourself, being kind to yourself, staying open to other people that you trust, as well as getting involved in community, I think that's really important. It's been good for me. Kind of a challenge I've experienced. I'm feeling it right now. I started a class, I'll just be frank, a boxing class for a few months ago. And even though it's been great, it's been a great stress reliever. It's given me, other women to be around, a really good experience all around. I just keep hurting my leg and hip area in the process, whatever. I think it's just the turning when I'm punching. And so I'm having to step away from that. And that's really hard because for me, when I actually find something I can be consistent in, it's like I want to hang on to it for dear life because I know myself. I know, depending on my emotional state, I can easily just flake out of things. And so this has been a new challenge to work through. But then I ask myself, why does it matter so much? Am I putting too much of my identity now that I found a new thing like boxing? Is it because I'm trying to find worth in that? And I haven't been to boxing class in a couple weeks. Although last week I at least went to one, fitness class, which was really good. Well, actually, I did go 1 week ago to an evening boxing class, and then I went to another fitness class somewhere else. But I know for me, around the holidays, I start eating carbs, and all it takes is missing a couple classes, and I'm like, ooh, feeling a little thick around the middle. Which that in itself is okay too. Look, I'd rather have some meat on my bones than be super skinny. No offense to anyone who's super skinny. So I just love this process because I've been forcing myself to really hit things head on a daily basis. I'm now able to work through some thought processes that normally I would probably just like internalize and not really think through and process. So it's been really good for me, not having the best bod, that's fine. Having to let go of like my new fun niche of boxing, having to let go of that for a while, that's okay too. So not tomorrow, but the following day, I'm going to be going to a strength and conditioning class. I'm bringing a friend. That'll be really good. So I guess my challenge for day 15 is just take time to reflect and I guess that would be, wow, this shows how tired I am. It's not just taking time to reflect. It's, hang on, bear with me. See, I'm not pausing and re-recording. I'm letting you guys see me raw and real, right? I'll get to it. Oh yeah. When it comes to relationships, you get what you put in it. And maybe that's not 100% accurate, because there might be some of you who are just bending over backwards for your relationships and they're not returning the favor in any way. But ultimately, to those closest to you, if you want more out of it, just put in the effort and the energy and you'll be surprised. So, anywho. I'm seeing how well I do with awkward silence. One of the self-help people I listen to, he's like, do you ever go somewhere around a group of people and just not get on your phone? Because it's like the cultural norm. You're standing in a crowd of strangers and you're like, well, while I'm waiting, I guess I'll get on my phone so I'm not awkward. I tried that recently and I failed. It flopped in about 15 seconds when I felt their eyes on me. I'm like, nope, get busy with my phone. But anyways, all right, bye.